Wow, right on live. What's up? Okay. I haven't spoken. It's my first time speaking all day. What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Stony. This is what is called a spiritual blackout. Okay? Not a universal update, a spiritual blackout. The Emperor. Excuse me. The Emperor. So somebody definitely is solid. You're rooted. You're grounded. Your root chakra is activated. You're aligned. You're stable. You're secure. Okay, you're walking or you're standing in your destiny. All right, you could be an Aries. You could be a Leo. Okay. All right, so let me also tell you what I'm going to be teaching you also through this spiritual blackout is my card system. So traditionally, this would have been Mars and Aries, the Emperor. But in my book that I wrote of New Tarot Meanings, this is the Sun, this is Leo. This is your life. And the fact that whoever you are, you need to understand that you have a stable and secure and safe life. You're not all over the place. As you can see, the little owl is there. That depicts like the fact that you have wisdom. You're wise and you sit within. That means that this tree has been here for a very long time because an owl who is of wisdom has made a home there. That means nobody comes and bothers this person. You, collective, nobody comes and bothers you. You know your area because you're wise. So you know this area very well. You're grounded, you're secure, you're rooted. You've been where you are for a very long time. You know what's up. Okay, this is your life, the sun. Okay, in the book that I wrote, the book that I wrote is called The Awakening. The Awakening to Spiritual, the Art of Spiritual Warfare. The Awakening to the Art of Spiritual Warfare, Tarot Meanings. So prior, this used to be Mars and Aries, traditionally, but I changed it to the sun, right? Because this is your life. You have a stable life, right? Okay. Like this tree. And even though it may not have like a whole bunch of leaves on it right now, it's stable and secure, been here. So the leaves is going to come eventually. You know what I mean? So that means you've been through a lot of ups and downs in this one spot. And you see how the owl not gone? He probably survived winter through here. So whoever you are, collective, you could be an Aries, you could be a Leo, or you could just have a stable life. And you need to hold on to this truth. This is a truth that's in your life. You are stable. You ain't going nowhere. So if this owl ever felt it was a threat, that this tree would get chopped down, he wouldn't even be there. Now what's at the bottom is some soulmate connection. But I guess we're going to keep going like that. But the soulmate connection at the bottom, that's what you don't see coming, is this. Okay? It's a reason why you're grounded, collective, and you're not moving nowhere, because you have some type of soulmate connection. Like, what kind of soulmate connection is that at the bottom of the deck? We're going to find out at the end of the reading. With the soulmate cards right here. Okay, so it's a lot going on around you. All right, and people could be doing black magic on you. Guess what? You could do the same thing. So stay, like, relaxed, because it's saying right now you need to calm down. It could be a lot of chaos going on around you, but you're not affected by it. It's just making you stronger, making you more powerful, making you have ideas that'll get you bread, that'll get you money. Somebody could be doing spell work at you. You know, trying to huff and puff and blow your tree down. Something like that. Oh, just ignore it. Boom. Just ignore it. This is Regulus. Regulus is a star. And I believe that star, I forgot what that star is for, leadership. So you should be leading. Let me get my notes. Hold on. Anyway it go, Ten of Swords. Ignore this person. I don't know what they're doing, like heavy spell work, magic. Just ignore this person. I mean, it's like they trying to stab you in the back or something like that, but it's just like, who cares? You got to keep going. Let's see. What you need? Yeah, you need to get your money up. Like, I can't be, nobody cares about no black magic when you have a tree to support. You know what I mean? Like, you got real things to do. You have responsibilities. The emperor is responsible. He has responsibilities, and somebody's trying to manipulate you in some type of way. You ignore them all around the board, 360 degrees. There's a protection, a circumference. There's a fill up, you know what I'm saying? You're secure, you're stable, and somebody's they're trying to like uproot you, but this person is slow. They're a little bit slow, because how you gonna uproot somebody and you targeting the leaves and ain't no leaves there? Like, somebody a little slow, and you don't pay too much, attention to slow people. You just like, okay, you trying to hurt me, but you talking it up here. That's not even your roots. This person couldn't even dare. They know better. This is this person probably know better, because why are you hitting the air? You should be hitting the roots. Can't. Anyway, so that's why God is like, please work on your stuff. Please work on your stuff. You gotta have faith. I don't know. You could be a person that's like, I just need a couple more dollars and then I can get this. It's like, no, you gotta have faith. You have everything you need right in your house. I always say this: if you have rice and beans, then you eat them rice and beans, and they delicious. You got everything you need. I'm telling you, a little bit of ketchup, season it a little bit. You got a little rice and beans. If you got a little avocado in there, then you working with something. But if you ain't even got that, baby, you just got the beans. Baby, that's enough. That's enough. You could do a lot with beans. You can make the stuff, mush it up, make bean. You can make bean soup. Okay, lentils. It's stuff. You got stuff in the house. This is the equivalent to, can we get McDonald's? No, there's food in the house. There's food in the house, and it always is. It always is. It may not be what you want to eat, but there's something to eat. You may not can have that snow crab and that, the big old thundercat crabs, whatever they got, because them crabs be huge. You may not have that, but you got a little cube steak. Okay, you got a little rice, a little corn. This is having faith, and God is like, you need to attend to this, your faith. Okay, attend to your faith. Your faith. So that means like whatever you practice spiritually, like practice that. Practice it for real in the real world. Like, how you just go to a book? You gotta actually do what the book say. Oh, okay. So basically, you're gonna have to return to sender. That's what I'm getting from this. That's like, okay, I'm a hit back type of energy. Yeah, basically. Who is this King of Cups? Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to do some type of spell work back or something like that. I don't know. With this Ace of Wands, that's just giving me take action. This is what you need to do. Do something. I mean, I love the position that you're in, and I'm trying to figure out what's the problem because I'm not really seeing a problem with the magician. The magician looks like he's hustling or he's holding his own, gaining a lot of knowledge, and actually turning it into something. Like someone's knowledge is materializing with the magician. So I'm not really seeing a problem unless this magician is coming at you like, oh, I want to practice on your stability. And now you gotta ignore all of that. Because you're probably like, oh boy, here goes someone trying me again. Why they always be trying me over and over and over and over? What I look like? You just a little owl in a tree minding your business. And it's like some type of, person that's like, yeah, let me go knock down this tree. Wow. Okay. What type of, narcotics is that? Make you want to kick down a tree? I know. I know what type of person that. Can I say it? That's crack, baby. That is crack. That is crack. Okay. To have you thinking that you could knock down a tree. That's the only drug I could believe that could think that. Have you thinking that? Okay. So anyway, I feel like you're just like, damn, I gotta ignore all this, right? So I had to get my notes because we got regulus here, and this is success. Yeah, like just be successful. Boom. That's it. That's all you can do. I don't know. Somebody is really just wait until they cool down because they look like they're hot. Mercury and Venus, even though it's like air and freaking, what is that? Earth. If there's heat in between, I don't know. This person got on all red. Look at that. This person's, they want to be hot. They bring in the heat. They need heat. And you're real heat. Now look at you, Mars and the sun. And this person is like, what are you trying to do exactly? It's my thing. They're trying to blow out the sun. Imagine somebody sitting thinking like the sun is a candle and he's trying to blow out the sun. And you just sitting here like, oh my God, here we go. Another freaking tard. Another tard. I got to agree. I have to. I have to agree. This is a tard. So you're sorry. I'm so sorry. Because what type of drug that is, that's so maybe that is the chaos that's going on. Other than that, you could just be manifesting, you know, and getting what you want right now if this is you. Because you're stable, you're secure. Okay, you could be an Aries, you could be a male, all right? Masculine, very masculine. An emperor, all right, nonetheless. But it's saying like you can get whatever you want. So I don't know what's going on around you. It's either this person is attacking you or this is you in that energy and you're like, I can manifest whatever I want right about now. You know what I mean? But it really looks like this person is this is a person because these are two majors. You're already stable, so this is your manifestation. You know what I'm saying? You manifested everything and you're just securing it. The emperor, the four, right? A box. So you're just securing what you already have. So why this ain't even Pluto energy. This ain't even Mars energy. You're already in Mars energy, which would be Scorpio energy, which would be like, oh, I feel powerful. You know what I mean? You already are powerful. Mars energy is like you're or you this is you is already is. You've been. Right. This is the emperor of the I am. Like nigga, I am, I be, I've been that. Right? I'm secure in that. So you understand me? And this is somebody, so this can't be you gaining power right now when you're already in power as the emperor. You feel me? Who is this magician? It's got to be somebody else. This is the outside energy because somebody's like, yes, I want that. You know, you already got that. So it's not you. You don't crave like that. You just get it. You feel me? You see it, you want it, you get it. That's what I'm hoping that it's getting to. That's what God is like. You need to focus on that. So if this is you and you like, I want, you must be up in the wrong energy because that's Taurus energy. But hold on. Because let's not get it confused. Because if you if this is you, that's a problem. Okay? If you're in this I want greedy type energy, and that's a problem because you already are, you're the emperor. So it's like, don't be like a greedy emperor. Just give me emperor reverse. You know what I mean? Like a tyrant. Like you too, like you being real greedy right about now. All right. Or this could just be somebody around you and they just trying to chip away at something, but they're chipping away at the wrong thing. I'm telling you. This is grounded energy, is earthly energy, and it looks earthly, but it's not earthly. This is energy. This is spirit. The emperor is spirit. Like somebody's trying to hit you in the physical, but so you need to. you need to be aware of the physical, because somebody's going to try to hit you there, but it's not going to affect your empire, because they're not hitting, like, this is somebody that's a 3D person. They think that what you have makes you. No, you make what you have. Like, the clothes don't make you, you make the clothes. You ever seen Rihanna? Rihanna is not the clothes that's cute. It's Rihanna that made the clothes cute. Okay? It's not anything in your physical. So that's why spirit is like, be aware of your faith or something like that, or just feeling like, broke. Right? Faith, broke spiritually, broke physically, especially broke spiritually. But I'm not really picking that up. I'm picking up all physical. Like, that's what this person see. This is a 3D person, and this is what they're going to attack, your physical. Because they like, oh, yeah, let me attack the leaves. And it's like, nigga, the leaves, the tree, the ground, none of that make any sense. It's the sun in the back. It's the sun in the back. And it's something else, too. Because traditionally, this was Mars. It's the moves that you make. You know what I'm saying? You can mess up. They could mess up anything that you have. You just make certain moves and then you get it right back. You're the emperor. Like, you're not greedy like this. It's somebody that's like, I must have, I must, I want, I. You know what I'm saying? I get it. We get like this, but nah, this is you. Change that. But this might be somebody else, and you gotta sit here and ignore it. You gotta sit here and let somebody stab you in the back over and over and over again. Just be like, damn, all right, like that. Forgive them, Father, because they don't know what they're doing, honey. So yeah, Regulus is a star, right? And it's about success. So just keep being successful, right? Leadership, like how I said, lead. Don't, you know what I'm saying? You're an emperor. You're a leader. Mars, the sun. Like, don't, like, the sun, everything revolve around the damn sun. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the sun don't say, oh, the people, they don't want to wake up, so I'm not gonna get up and bother them today. No, the sun don't say that. The sun just be sunning. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta go with the program. The sun feed everything. If it wasn't no sun, we would die. We'd be cold, and that was it. That's your energy. You get what I'm saying? So you're not, you're the main attraction. You're the main attraction. You're the source, right? You're the source. So you ain't got to worry about somebody. I don't know what this man coming to do. This woman or this man coming to do with this eternity symbol and stuff, infinity. They know something. They know how to manifest. They know a little bit of magic, but chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, give respect where it's due. Like, why is you coming at an emperor? Stay in your lane. Like, maybe this is his lane. Anyway, it says for you to be, that you're powerful. Stand in your power. This is Regulus, the stars. Stand in your power. You got to ignore this person. Like, oh my God, what are they doing? They trying to blow out the sun? Like, happy birthday. Look, got on a birthday hat and everything. Happy birthday to me. I'm about to blow out your tree. Like, no, it don't work like that. Madame, sir. Sir, madame, it does not work that way. So you just like this retard. Stand in your power. It's saying that you're some type of royalty. All right. This is a royal star. Regulus. All right. There's some type of symbolic significance to this. So we got to pay attention to all the symbols. The sun, the tree, the freaking 8 on this shorty head. Like, what is she doing? The hat really shining to me. That's really popping out to me. The hat is like extreme. That's extreme. All right, the red that she got on, it's like she's trying to be in this Mars energy. She's trying to be in this fiery energy and shoot fire at the sun. Like, oh my God. Why are you trying to shoot fire at the sun? The sun will engulf you. I'm not doing this mathematical stuff with her. Shit, Mercury. That's what I'm saying. Where is, Anyway, this is the closest that you can get with this person. Like, this is not somebody you could build with, obviously. This ain't somebody you could turn around and be like, excuse me, man, can I explain this to you? They don't get it. They will not get it. This person don't know basic. They don't know basic nothing. They just like, no, because I believe I can, and I went. All right, believe you can blow out the sun and kick down this tree. Go ahead. You just go ahead, and you got to turn your back on stupid people like this, time and time and time and time and time and time and time again, trying to slay an emperor. Like, chill. Like, just respect the power that you got over there with whatever it is that you do. This person probably grow watermelons or something. Stay in your lane. Stay, stay in your lane, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Just because you see a tree going over here is not because of the earth and stuff like that. It's because of the sun. I'm the sun, bruh. You trying to knock down a tree and blow out the sun. Chill. I'm the sun that you need to even grow your watermelons. Like, you're hurting yourself. So you gotta turn your back on this person or these people. And you probably have to do that time and time and time and time and time and time again. Anyway, Regulus. So there's symbolic significance to what's going on in your life. Just pay attention to the symbols, put them together. It'll make sense to you. If anyone's, I'm saying, like, I'm seeing skulls now. If any of these, I'm saying, resonate with you, then it's for you. And yeah, you have a sense of nobility. It's like you have a image to uphold. Like, you're not just because you're coming with like strength, just because you're coming with like this trump card, you're coming with all your might, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't, maybe God sent this person. The fact that it's in a trump, maybe God sent this person just to test you. You know what I mean? And you passed the test. You're powerful. Like, come on. You can send your best hitter. You're gonna lose your best man each and every time messing with the emperor. Stop playing. That's your best. Y'all ain't even mathematically inclined, and that's your best. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, this is some type of recognition. So yeah, expect to get recognized. You. Oh Lord, have mercy. Like, you have authority in this area. Just continue to have authority, and whatever you boss. That's this yours. I'm the boss. Okay, this your shop. Somebody gonna try to come and you do this and you do that. Excuse me. This my this my shop. This here my juke joint. You said this here our juke joint. He said a man could dance with his wife if he want to. You heard what he said? A man could dance with his wife and not if he my man. You just a big old heifer. Ha ha ha. And the bitch said fine with me because I don't want them. And she was mad at that. And you punch Oprah Winfrey. That was Oprah, right? Yeah, you punch Oprah Winfrey. Girl. Squeak was crazy. Or Mary Agnes, whatever her name was. But anyway. Yeah, so you have ambition. Keep being ambitious. Your star, your royalty. This is a royal star. This is whatever you're graduating from, or whatever you accomplished when it comes to this situation, and standing your ground. You didn't go anywhere. You didn't let nobody knock down your tree. You just still, whoo. I'm telling you, somebody throwing magic at you. You sitting here like, whoo, whoo, whoo. You ain't even feel that. Shit, you ain't even feel that. You like, I'm telling you, somebody sending you black magic. You sitting here like, whoo, whoo, whoo. Lord Jesus. I am telling you, I'm telling you, you don't even know somebody hitting you. Okay? You don't even know you being attacked at this point in time and moment. You just sitting there like, I cannot. You looking there. Let me tell you, because I told you all 360, you protected all the way around. What an owl head do? I think an owl head could turn 360 degrees. Can't he turn all the way and look behind him? You sitting there looking all around like, whoo. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but this is like personal power. So whatever this is like personal to you. So you could be Aries, you could be Leo, you could be Gemini, you could be whatever's down here, Taurus, right? And I'm seeing a Pisces here, but you could be Pisces as well. But Pisces is saying, like, you're not afraid of anything. Somebody's trying to make you afraid of your stability. Why would you fear your stability? Oh, because it's like I will huff and puff and blow your tree and your sun down. That's why. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna come mess up your stability, but it can't. But still in all, you still need to address your faith. Okay, so maybe you was kind of shooketh. Man, maybe you did feel a little breeze. You know what I mean? That's it. Maybe you felt a little breeze. But look at you, Ten of Swords, you're a cold person. You was a cold individual, period. So it's like, what? What's the breeze? What's the breeze to a snowstorm? Like, it's nothing. You trying to blow out the sun, and what's that to a snowstorm? Like, like it's nothing. Okay. What's the breeze to a snowstorm? Like, you're ice skating right now. Like, chill. So yeah, but still, you need to work on your faith or something. I don't know. Somebody may be begging, asking for something, asking for money. I don't know, barefoot. I don't know, got their cup out. Maybe you drink coffee. Anyway, this person is still trying to attack some part of you, right? And it's, I guess, this Venusian part right here. So maybe they're trying to bind to you. All right, don't be desperate for nothing. You got everything you need at home. You got friends at home. You got money at home. You got food at home. This is like, you don't have to go out your way. All right, you don't have to struggle physically to do nothing. If anybody ever tell you, come on and help me lift all these bags, no, I don't do no. I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't do that. We don't need to do that. Mm-mm. If you know, this is like a physical struggle that you don't have to do. You don't have to pawn nothing. You don't have to go out of your way. You don't have to. You don't have. You got everything. Trust me. It's like something gonna come to you, straight to your house, straight to your door. I kid you not. I promise you that. This is on some new level shit. I don't know if everybody experienced that, but it's like you don't gotta go out you don't gotta do no bum shit. Okay? You don't gotta pawn nothing. You don't gotta, you got everything that you need at home. I'm telling you, if you think you ain't got enough for a meal, I promise you, you got some type of exotic meal going on. I don't care if you just got lettuce and pasta noodles with a can of tuna fish. I promise you, somewhere in France or Italy, that's a freaking delicacy. You put that thing together and you make a meal. I promise you that. That's the Five of Pentacles. You need to work on that. Stop feeling like, oh, but I need this in order to do this. Nah, you got everything you need. Right in the palm of your hands, you got everything you need. Right there. That's the magician. You need to work on your magician energy. Because that's what this person is doing. Or this is you, like how I said in the beginning, like you got everything that you need in the palm of your hands. But this is, I don't like the way it looks. I don't like the way it looks intuitively. But you do. You need to work on that. On your magic skills. Maybe throw some magic back at this person is what I'm getting. You need to work on your skills. This person over here doing Mercury, Venus, while you over here and you ain't doing your Venus. Do your Venus back. Shoot. I mean, I get it. You're trying to be graceful. You know what I mean? You're trying to be mature about it. No, I'm mature. I'm mature. Okay, I get it, but you need to really work on your magic. And what a better chance to work on it than somebody that's silly trying to blow out the sun and kick down a tree. That's the better just pluck them. This ain't even a lot of magic. This is just the ace of wands. This is just, I'm going to pluck you. Now it says arrows written on it, but I don't know who this is. This ain't no love. I don't think this is love right here. This ain't love. To me, it could. Is this a love? You think that's a lover sending you magic? I don't think so. But anyway, this is personal power, so this is going to be personal to you. Whatever makes you happy. You know what I mean? You got to do what makes you happy, not what makes the world happy. But for some weird reason, when you do what makes you happy, it makes the world happy too. That's crazy. What I said, arrows. I don't think this is a love situation for me to be reading that. I don't feel that way. Okay, unless this is like arrows. Okay, a lust for life. You know what I mean? So somebody's trying to kill your life because that's the emperor. So just the fact that somebody's trying to attack your life that they can't attack because it's in God's hands and not yours, right? I feel like it's very important for you to get up and do that shit back. Like, it's like, I feel like I'm with my child right now. And somebody just hit my child. And my child fell on the floor. Boo. Ah, mommy. And I'm like, what? Get up. And he come over to me. Get up and go hit that. You fight back. You fight back. I feel like I'm selling my child that. Like that person they knocked you in the head. Oh no. You better wail out on them. Go ahead, sweetheart. You tell your 5-year-old somebody hit you, you hit them back. That's the same thing. You a grown person. Oh, why I got to tell you that? Maybe you just forgot. Maybe you was like into your books. Like, well, Jesus said. I promise you, you don't even know who Jesus is. I promise you that. I'll bet my life. You don't know who Jesus is. I bet you that. 100%. Whoever watching, 5 people, I bet you. Oh, y'all don't know who Jesus is. Bet you. Jesus said turn the other cheek, so you've been turning the cheeks and stuff like that. Keep turning the cheeks. All right. Anyway, so what did God say? What did God say? So you need to get up and fight. Okay, practice your thing. Practice what you do. You ain't even practicing. Like, you sitting on it. Sitting on it is like I'm burying it. You have things at home. You got beans to make at home. You just gonna keep sitting on it, sitting on the beans. Eat them things. Put them with some rice. Get some ketchup. Get some corned beef, hash. Anyway, listen. So, this is your passion. That's your passion. Right? Maybe you feel like an old fogey. Maybe you feel like, no, I'm too old to be fighting. I'm too old to be, getting into this. I got to, I have an image to uphold. I'm very powerful. I'm an emperor. I'm conservative. But then how many times you gonna keep sitting on your own? Like, what is this exactly? Because, like I'm telling you, I'm not seeing power. You're already in power. The only thing I see here, excuse me, is arrows. And, that fiery energy may excite you. Like, maybe fighting back, perhaps, or will excite you. It'll light you up. anyway it goes, it's just like you're too cool. It's like you're too cool to do something. You're like too cool to even hit back. That's your, that's just who you are, basically. And I guess that's who you want to be. But you need to just pay attention to your faith at least. If you're a prayer warrior, then go ahead. You don't really have to be a prayer warrior. I mean, listen, prayer is the same thing as love. They're verbs. So when you pray, you should be a walking prayer. You don't just get on your knees and you pray. After that, there's works, right? There's things that you have to do. But this is what I'm telling you. You don't have to pray. Just do. You could cut out the prayer and let your prayer be your actions. That's how you pray. When you say, "Oh Lord, my son is out in these streets, please help him." No, you be out in them streets looking for your son. That's how you pray. You pray by doing. You don't even need to get on your knees no more. Skip that. Skip that and go straight into action. That's who you are to the core, is an action-oriented person. Devoted, excuse me, and dedicated. And that's how you pray. Okay, so and because I was asking what's the right way to pray. I wanted to know from my Bible. I wanted to know what was the right way to pray. And it said that God considered your prayers to be what you do is called devotion. That's what a devotee is. A devotee is someone who just does the will of God. I'm just going to do what God tell me to do. That's my prayer. Like I'm praying. What am I praying for if I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do? You're the son. The son don't need to say, "Oh God, I need to wake up." No, the son just do what God told it to do. Period. You don't see no animal pray except for a human being. You don't see the ants praying. You don't see the nothing prays. They just be. They just are. I am. Identity. Self. All you gotta do is be yourself. That's it. There's no prayer. Your action, period, is your devotion to the Most High God. You just obey. Do what He say. And that's it. You need to work on that. Collective. You need to work on the doing. Have faith. Don't be like, I can't do. Okay, so you're creating a block, an emperor with a block. So you would sit there and ignore someone throwing magic at you, or whatever the case may be, and then you would block yourself. Like it's giving me you'll be strong. You're strong when someone else is attacking you, but then it's like when you attack yourself, you're not really that strong. You know what I mean? Against yourself, then you go and you be like, well, I wasn't equipped, or I'm not equipped, or you have everything that you need. Let's say you a tarot reader. I don't care if you got $3 and no cards. I think they tell you for your when you do tarot, your first deck of cards, you're either supposed to steal them, you're supposed to make them, or somebody's supposed to buy them for you. Okay, so I'm not telling you to be out here, but you know what I mean. There's always a way. I'm not telling you to steal. No, I'm not telling you to do that. But if you got $3, you have a deck of cards. It may not be the ones that you got that you want. You may not get them little $40 cards with the case and the book, and they're nice and they're shiny and they're huge. But $3 will start you off. You know what I mean? And then you just buy you a little deck of cards. If the deck of cards today costs like $4. All right, so then you go to somewhere else and you buy you some construction paper. It's what there's a will, there's a way. I'm not saying go out there and steal. No, I didn't steal mine. I was scared. I went to Barnes and Nobles actually to go steal a deck, and I couldn't do it because I'm like, no. So you know how God set it up? For my, well, okay, I'm not gonna lie. For my first deck, I made it. I made them out of construction paper, and they right here. Do I keep showing y'all the same thing, or was that TikTok? But yeah, these are my first deck of cards I ever made, and I made them from magazines that I had at my house. Somebody kept sending me free magazines, so I just kept stacking them up, and then I used the magazines, and I just bought tape and a deck of playing cards, and some construction paper, and I made my own cards. This was the first deck I made back in like 2018, and I just kept it. Right? You have the means. So I made my deck because I couldn't steal them. So I made mine, and then God had set it up to where I had a friend, and we went to Barnes and Nobles together, and we bought each other decks. So somebody could buy them for you. You can make them, or you could, you know what I mean, 5 finger discount, 5 of Pentacles, 5 finger discount. You don't gotta do that though. 5 of Pentacles is like you can have faith. You don't have faith, all right. You don't have to pawn anything. You don't have to take your phone and be like, oh, I gotta pawn my phone to get what I need. No, you don't have to do any of that. Have faith that everything that you have in the palm of your hands is what you need to move forward. So that way you gotta get up. I don't know, maybe this is some type of idea, but this could just be you doing magic back. I'm telling you, direct it straight to who is targeting you. And it's not even heavyweight energy that you need. It's just like a little tap from the sun. You know what I'm saying? You just little need, you know how somebody just need a little tap on you just need a little tap on your ass and get your ass on out of here. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. You know what I mean? Like this person's really trying to attack your stability, your security, your safety, like everything, your life, all in general. That's why I say this is the sun and this is life, because this is your roots. Once you uproot that, there's no more life there. The sun will keep going. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, maybe somebody is trying to attack the physical part of you, and the spiritual part of you will, continue to live on. But somebody's definitely attacking the physical part of you with this Venusian energy. So you need to keep up with the physical part of you, right? Even if you feel like you're in the 5 of Pentacles and you feel like I don't have enough. Listen, if you don't have a bar of soap, use water. If you don't have water, I don't know where you at, you ain't got no water. Call the police. Because if you somewhere with no water, call the cops. You know what I mean? But when there's a will, there's a way. There's a way. Okay, you gotta make it happen. You gotta always show up. The sun always got to show up. It's no way the sun don't be like, damn, I ain't got no shirt to wear. I can't even wake nobody up this morning. The sun don't do that. This is you, Emperor. You cannot just be like, damn, I ain't got you got it. It don't matter. Whatever. We gonna do it. Okay, we're gonna make it happen, Captain, by any means necessary. But Spirit is also saying you're gonna have to like get your hands a little bit dirty somehow. I don't know. Take a little of that sun and tap this. But look, sit down. But it's like for some reason you're holding on to it. Yeah, the justice. Look at I knew I felt justice, but I'm like, I don't see it nowhere. I don't see that Libra energy. Yes, like you're trying to be balanced. You're trying to say you're an antagonist. At the end of the day, like why would I attack you back? Then you look like a daggone fool. That's why it's not in the 5 of Wands. It's just like you gotta zap somebody or something. Let them know. Like, hey, pluck them off, like a little flea, a little mosquito, so zzz, and it's like you gotta pluck this person off. But it's like with the King of Cups here in this deck, yes, that's what I was feeling. You was worried. You're concerned. You're not worried at all because you would never be worried. Like King of Cups is too. Like how am I worried when I know exactly how you feel? What I got to worry about when I can reflect you. I am you. I know what you felt last week. I know what you feel right now, and I know what you're gonna feel in the future. You know what I'm saying? And I could probably see it if I really wanted to. Okay, so you're not like worried, but you are concerned about. I feel like with these scales, you're being fair. You know what I mean? Being like justice. You're concerned about justice. Like I'm a just person. I'm not. I could beat you down, but I'm not because what am I doing that for? You're attacking me. No, I'm not about to. So that's why it's like you're not really fighting, but you're going to like this plug this person off or zap them off. Okay, give them a little return to sender. You know what I mean? Just okay, send that back. We just gonna send that back. That's the best. You don't gotta attack. It's gonna make you feel so much better. I feel as though with the arrows here, this is what you're meant to do. The sun, is meant to be hot on some days. Some days it's going to be 90 degrees outside. That makes the sun happy. Like, yes, I'm doing my job. You thought I just gave light? No, I gave heat too. Feel this. Right? So it's like, oh yeah, you thought that you could see me? Oh no, you're going to see me and you're going to feel me. Like, I'm not going nowhere. Okay? I am a factor. I'm a factor. Period. And okay, so you may be a little concerned about like, well, I don't want to, hurt this person, hit this, whatever the case may be. But you could zap them, right? Zap them. Zap them. So, all right. Let's see. Let me clarify some of these. See what's really going on. Oh, uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, somebody don't want you to look pretty, look nice. They're really trying to hit you physically. Like somebody wants you to look ugly or feel ugly. They want you, you know what I'm saying? Because when you walk outside, you look fly. You look nice or you have nice features. You know what I mean? So somebody's trying to, they don't want you to wear nice clothes. They don't want you, I feel like it's really your body. I think it's your physical body. Somebody is jealous of your physical body. The way you look, your shape. It could be muscular if you're an emperor. Or if you're a woman, you just have a nice shape, a nice body. You look fly, basically. This is you. Okay. Whoever this magician is right here, they're asleep. They could be a Sagittarius, but this person is sleeping. They're sleepwalking. So they're not even conscious. They're not even aware. They don't use their brain. All that Mercury and what is it for? So this is somebody that's still Venus. Because they don't use their brain for magician. Remember I told you I in my book, I upgraded or I changed or decoded, broke it down, but whatever, I changed it. So this was, the magician used to be Taurus, right? No, the magician used to be Mercury, but it's Taurus now. But this person ain't using a Mercury. They're using a Taurus energy, I feel like. So maybe they are upgraded, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not trying to. This is a Ten of Swords. This person's a Tard. I can't get in the mind of a Tard. I'm not going to sit here and be like, well, why did you use that? I can't help you. And be like, into destroying the Emperor. I'm not going to teach you how to destroy the Emperor. Like, well, why didn't you use this and why you didn't? It's like somebody baking a cake and it turned out to be a pancake. Like And it's like, well, how come you didn't use eggs? You didn't use eggs in the cake? And you, okay, I get that, but did you substitute it? But it's like this person don't even know. Did you put a little applesauce? Because I get, you know, and you just, so, wow. And then you ain't use none of that. No milk, you ain't had no milk. You just straight water and flour. And you said that was going to bake. A cake you tried to make. You know, it's like you can't help this person. You can't help this person. Should I shuffle? Spirit want me to shuffle because okay, so this person like sleep, doing sleep magic. I don't know what they're paying attention to. While they sleep, that's Mercury energy you should be in. This is whole mental thing. They in something else. Let's see. It's a lot of things that you're supposed to be doing, I guess. Just eat good. All right. Make sure you eat good. You got some type of hidden enemy somewhere. I guess this person's a hidden enemy. Oh, like when you give back, there's a hidden enemy in the crowd. So maybe you should stop giving back at the end of the day. I don't know what that, it says ending at the bottom of the text. I don't know. But let's see what this 10 of Swords is. How you manage and make sure you manage and budget your money well. Okay? Because of course this person is trying to affect your stability, your security. Yeah, especially with this Five of Pentacles. Like, you got everything you need at home. Don't be out here trying to be like, well, I need the new Susan got this, so let me get that. No, work with what you got. I'm telling you, you got everything you need at home, son. You got everything you need in the crib, B. Do not be out here like trying to homicide, trying to keep up with the Joneses. That's probably what this person is attacking. Something that's nothing. Something that's nothing. And not saying that the earthly realm does not matter. But this is the Mars and the sun. That's neither nor earth. That's all fire and air. So you're not even about the earth. So this person's like looking at, it's not that it's an illusion. It's just what you can manifest. Like, yeah, you can manifest too, but I manifest the whole planet. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I manifest. I'm the sun. I make moves, Mars. This is what I manifest. I manifest I manifest the soil. I manifest the seed that was down there, the root. I manifest the planet, the earth, the tree, the animal in the motherfucker. Okay, this is what you manifest. A world, a habitat, a healthy environment. You talking about where I got jewels and cars and stupid shit, superficial stuff that does not matter. Does not matter at all. Does not matter at all. And don't get caught up in that with the Five of Pentacles. Like, you know what? You're right. Bitch, you got a home. Like, what is wrong with you? But I don't got this in my home. So what? But you got that. You got a home. You got stability. This person can only, this is temporary. Mercury, Venus energy is temporary. The sun is forever. You bugging. The sun is a necessity. You are needed. You are wanted. They can't wait till summer come around. We love the summer. We love the heat. We love the sun. It brings light. It gives joy. It gives, like, come on now. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. You ain't even got no real light around you. That's fluorescent light. That's a lava lamp right there. That's lava lamp light. That's fluorescent. That's not real light. So you have to get into your Mercury energy, obviously, because this is Mercury too. Oh, this is also Aquarius. I didn't even see. I forgot about the little squigglies I put. This is also weird ass energy. Aquarius. All right, but it's not weird for you. For you, it's just like you just gotta move different. You gotta be different. Because it's weird as somebody's networking with you. Aquarius is about networking and friends and groups and stuff like that. Somebody trying to network with you, but look how they treating it. You can't talk to me like that. This person sitting here got all they got is gossip. This person is their mind ain't right. Their mind is not developed. They got all this energy and no development in the mind. It's wild crazy. And then you wonder why people walking around because they're not developed mentally. There's a mental undevelopment or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, you need to manage your money, budget it, okay? Touch money and manage it like my homeboy would say. Because you ain't about to sue me for no trademark. But I like his little saying. He say touch money and manage it. So yeah, do that. Manage and budget your money. When you get it, manage it like the emperor that you are. Because you got somebody here, what? Undeveloped, mentally undeveloped, trying to target you. And you, what are you doing exactly? Like, I feel like you're arguing back. But it's like, the way you, okay, somebody is trying to like target you or bully you or whatever, talking stuff about you, talking smack about you, bringing bad news towards you, gossiping about you to see how you react, right? Somebody wants a response. Hold on, this is the sun and Mars, right? The sun and Mars, these are social planets. So they describe events or an individual, right? So this could be something that's happening in your life right now as far as an event, like you are gaining some type of consciousness right now. Your ego is real boosted. You on your life purpose, basically. You're being the best you that you can be. You could be a male, okay? Like your father was whatever you experienced with your father made you this way. It was a good experience. You could have had your dad in your life, okay, whether he was not in your life or in your life, whatever experience, when you did see that person, you know what I'm saying, your father, you it was a good, you had a good time. Somebody's father could be crossed over with the Ten of Swords there as well, right? So you just became yourself, your best self. You're on your soul path. You know who you are. You know what I mean? It's like when you know who you are, can't nobody tell you anything about yourself. When you know who you are, it's like the reason why I don't get readings. I don't get readings because I already know mines, right? You need to, like, I already know mines. Why would I go to you? So, like, you are just mainly concerned about your life, your stability, your security, your foundation, you know, your energy, the source, right? The way you express things. Okay, so we know what the sun is, your essence. This is about your essence. So, or this is who you are as an individual. Okay, like you're either an Aries or you're a Leo or you just are a strong person, period. You're an emperor, you're a male. And you need to keep hold of that truth. Like, can't know who you are. Like, the fact that you know who you are, that's it. Like, just know that you know who you are. Just be like, I don't care what you do, what you say. Okay, I know who I am at the end of the day. At the end, this is the end of the day. This is the sun setting. This is the setting of the sun. Like at the end of the day, I'm still standing, B. Okay, and even if it's the sun rising at the beginning of the day, I'm still here. I'm here. I'm always gonna be here. I'm not going nowhere. It's nowhere I'm going. I'm not going nowhere. This person ain't know that because they little, you know what I'm saying? And this is the way you fight back. The way that you express yourself. Let me show you with the emperor. Hold on. It's like the way you express yourself. This is the way that you fight back. You fight back by being stable. This is how you fight back. Like, okay, I bet you won't knock me down. No, that's how you fight back. You don't go out and you don't lash out. you fight back by being more and more woke, being, being more stable, being more, connecting to yourself, like learning yourself. You go inward. I can't find it, but yeah, you go inward. So, what's crazy is that the reason why I feel like you're being cracked open, because this is your Mercury energy. So this is like your divine feminine energy. That's who you are. You are divine feminine. Yeah. This may be a divine feminine, or you need to tap in into your intuition. Yeah, because somebody feels like your stability is unjustified. Somebody want to fight dirty without justice. They don't want to fight fair at all. Somebody want to fight real dirty. You could be an Aries, Aquarius. Bro, you just out here following orders. Like, in order to be a good leader, you gotta be a good follower. Oh man. All right, let's see what's going on with this Five of Pentacles. Just manage your money. I don't know. Somebody may try to make you feel like, the physical is what matters. Let's see what's going on with this Five of Pentacles. Have faith. Exactly what I said. Y'all, I'm done. I'm done right now. Like the card literally says, have faith, prayer, love, hope. Like tap into that. Like just know who you are. Because somebody's going to make you feel like you're not who you're not because you got on pro keds. You ain't no emperor with no pro keds on. And you're going to be like, you know what? But you, bruh, I don't want to curse nobody out, but you're stable. You understand what I'm saying? You're the emperor. If the emperor want to wear pro-keds, then everybody should be wearing pro-keds like the emperor. It ain't the other way around. It ain't the most powerful person in the crowd get to say, what image this emperor is in. Or maybe somebody feels that way. Maybe somebody feels like, oh, it's for my fans. It's for you just living authentically. Like, bruh, I am an emperor and I wear pro-keds, so what? You ain't even got to follow me. That's why I'm wondering where Virgo at. Virgo, but yeah, you just need to upgrade on your spiritual values. Like, it does not matter if I have on pro kids. I'm running the whole nation. Like, what is wrong with you? I'm a whole emperor. Like, you don't see me leading the pack to freedom, and you back here gossiping. You in the crowd. Like, you're in the crowd. You are a student. Okay? You are a student. A powerful student. You are a student learning how to stand up for yourself. And you're in the crowd talking about, yeah, but maybe leading us to freedom, but you leading us there with pro kids on. You got on Payless shoes. Why are you leading us to freedom with Payless shoes on? This ain't our leader. She ain't got on no eyelashes. She ain't got on no bust down, no wig. She ain't got on no makeup. This is not our leader. Come on, y'all. She got on Payless sneakers. She had them sneakers for 6 years. I seen her wearing them sneakers. Let me tell you something. I got a pair of boots. And I thank God that we stopped growing at a certain age because my foot size will always be the same. So I could have the same pair of sneakers for a long time. I bought me a pair of boots. These boots was expensive. $200. That's expensive to me for some Timberlands. You could talk about my Timberlands all day, but guess what? They keep my feet warm, and guess how long I'm going to have them? years. I'm never gonna have to buy a pair of boots for a little minute. Maybe if I want to switch it up, you know what I'm saying? I think I had them for like 2 years now. I think I do probably like I don't know when. I don't know when I feel I need them, but these boots is they come up to your ankle. They got the fur in there. I ain't got the I. You gotta put quality. It's about value, and when you put quality over quantity, like this gotta mean something. What does this mean? What is the purpose? What is the reason? What is the why am I buying a pair of boots? Am I buying a pair of boots just to buy another pair next year, the next year? No. I bought a pair of boots to keep my feet warm. So I did spend a little price. But I say, you know what? I'm having these boots for a good 5 years. I ain't got to buy another pair of winter boots. I bet you that. I bet you that. Okay? Miss me with buying sneakers every year, or, you know what I mean? If I could wash them, then they will be worn. All right, so you got to get into that energy and forget what people say about your outside image. Forget all that stuff. Like, continue to have faith, continue to pray, continue to love people, have hope in your situation. You know, it's about your spiritual values. It's not about your, it's about how you treat people. You feel me? It's not about what you have physically, and somebody's trying to make it like that, or they're trying to attack that part of you in your life. And that's not how you get down. Like, that's not what feeds you. Having a Rolex does not feed your spirit. It just don't. It don't feed your soul. When it comes to, that's why you probably can't do it. And that's probably why you don't got it. Because it ain't feeding you. This is tourists like to eat. And if I can't eat off of jewelry, I can't eat. Jewelry depreciate that. I tell y'all that all the time. When you get jewelry, it depreciates. You got to get something that appreciates you. That's why I don't see no Virgo out here. That's why you got to ignore this person, because this person talks depreciative talk. You know what I mean? They don't know about investments. They don't know what to invest in order to be stable. They mind ain't even there. They mind is on fabricated stuff. They mind is on superficial stuff. They mind is on just, you know stuff that don't build, that it don't matter. Like, okay, thank you. I'm glad that you could hustle. Hustle man. I'm hustle man from the fifth floor. You know what I mean? Or is that, or no, that's brother man from the fifth floor. That hustle man is not from any floor. He hustle man is, you got it, I want it. You got it. It's Tracy Morgan, I think it was. It's a Tracy Morgan. You get it, I got it, you want it, while the getting is good. And then he came with them pigeons on a stick. This is somebody coming to you with pigeons on a stick, talking about you get it, I got it, and you like, pigeon? Hey, you a predator. Why would I eat a bird? No, I am a bird. You know what I mean? No, I'm joking. But it's like somebody coming to you with three pigeons on a stick talking about, yeah, I use molasses. I use molasses in my barbecue sauce. Like, no. No, thank you. No, thank you. Keep them pigeons on a stick, please, and thank you. This is somebody that could just make it, and that's good. It's good energy, but not when you're trying to attack somebody. Not when you're trying to cause chaos. Like, you trying to mess somebody's life up. Go manifest something. Go play safe. You better go play somewhere safe, baby. Go ahead now. Because this person, the only thing that they do to argue back is become more stable. That's the only thing that they do is get rooted. Them plants get rooted down more. even rooted. That sun's still gonna keep going round and round and round. Ain't gonna never stop. This person's still gonna try to blow it out. Blowing out, trying to blow out the sun. That's why you just ignoring these. I'm not gonna say nothing to nobody. But just don't fall into the habit of thinking like, okay, well, let me get my Gucci. I'm gonna get them Gucci sandals though. No, that's exactly what they want you to do. Waste your damn money. You managing your money. Yeah, somebody wants you to go get some Gucci sandals. Okay, waste your daggone money. You need to pluck this person. I don't know what this is. Create. You need to create. I mean, this is real fire energy. This person is lacking the action. They're lacking the action. So it's like you gotta act. You gotta show them how to act. You know, you gotta teach this person how to act, and whatever it is a lightweight. It's a lightweight. I'm gonna teach you how to act. Let me teach you. I'm gonna teach you how to act. All right, so all right, what is this? Yeah, like this is interesting. I don't know, you find energy. Like somebody trying to tap into your God or something, or you or God. I don't know, you could have some type of gift, some type of spiritual gift or power or something like that, but it only works when you tap into your heart space. That's why you're just at the end of the day, because it's like I can only attack you with the truth. You know what I'm saying? I can only attack you with healing. Like that's all I got for you, bro. Like you want me to slap you, and all I got is a hug for you. Type energy. Like no, what is wrong? No. Show them what the sun could do, yo. Maybe speak up. You need to speak up. I'm picking up. You need to speak up, probably. But come from a place of like psychiatric. Don't come from a place like you think this is your equal, because this is not. Somebody wants you to worry about they want you to worry about your finances and your stability, like how you dress, how you look ugly. Somebody wants you to worry about that stupid stuff, superficial stuff. Don't do, like, this person's trying to block you or interfere. I don't know, it's something that you're gonna have to do. Maybe confuse this person. It's something that you can do that's, yeah, like that's what I'm saying, like show love. Somebody showing you hate, show love. It'll confuse them or something like that. Or your approach should be like from a psychiatric point of view with the King of Cups. It should be as a counselor, as a mentor, as a I know how, because you do, because you're not worried or anything like that. You know how, like, you just be different. It's like you know how this person feels because you're an empath. With the King of Cups, Pisces is an empath. He knows how you feel. He know how you felt 10 years ago. Pisces could walk into a room and feel the energy in the room and know what happened. Like, this is a shaman. This is a person that works with dreams, and whether they're dreams, that have goals attached to them, or the dreams up in your brain. You know what I'm saying? The King of Cups knows all about that. So you know how this person operates, or you know how this person is functioning. Like, you know how this person feels. Like, I know how you feel. Like, I'm an empath. So you're going to talk to this person from an empathic way. Be down to earth like how you are. Even though this person tried to like huff and puff and blow down the sun and a freaking tree. Oh, that's it. That's the end of the reading. Hold on. I got one more deck of cards. How long we was here for? An hour? Okay. All right, so I was looking for this energy, but this person, I guess they want to be smarter than you, and or they want to have more than you. Okay, you channeled this, you understand this, you overstand it. Okay, because you're not really receiving it, but you might, you know what I'm saying, you're not taking it in, but you're picking up on it, right? Just turn it into you counseling this person. Okay, you know, like a child, like, hey, little buddy, why would you kick a tree? You're going to hurt your foot doing that. You want to do something safe and go run in the grass and play, do some cartwheels, perhaps. Yeah, you don't got to be like, I'm going to get you, I'm going to punch you, watch. You don't got to do that because you already are that. Like, like the sun, okay? You ain't never been outside when it was 100 degrees. I'm telling you. That is a Leo somewhere showing you his power, showing you what he can do gentle. That's the gentle lioness. Like that's the sun saying I could really, F y'all up if I wanted to. You be out there like nobody going outside. We waiting till the sun go down. Wait till that nigga leave. That's the sun showing you his power when it's his time. I'm telling you, he shine. And right now is your time, and you're gonna shine during your time. And we don't care about the wind, okay? Because in a blink of a heartbeat, you could turn it into winter if you wanted to. Okay, you could turn it into winter. You ever been in them deserts when the sun leaves? It's cold. It's not fun anymore. It's not hot. You be thinking, oh, the hot desert. At nighttime, it be freezing cold in them deserts. Like how? I be wondering how. The world is just so phenomenal. You know what I mean? So it's like if you leave, baby, it's about to be let it snow. Okay? The cold never bothered me anyway type of energy. We do not care. We do not care. Okay, this person tried to tap into some magician Mercury energy, magician Venus energy, and you just turn it into, yeah, I know how you feel. I know how it is. One the same. Okay, you turn it into the color purple. I know how it is, girl. One the same, and having it beat out you. You got to be like, I know. And when I seen you in the store, Miss Silly, I know there is a God. You gotta tell her, you gotta let this person know where you know where they came from. I know what you're going through. I know how it is to see somebody and it's just they shining and they glowing and you just hate to see it and it just but you're directing your energy to the wrong person. Like direct it towards go study. Go pick up a book. Don't study me. Okay? You could pay for school, but you can't buy class. All right. You can't buy class, baby. This can't be taught. This I can't teach you. This cannot be taught, honey. And Venus is a teacher too. I don't know if they trying to teach you a lesson, and you learned it. You're like, yeah, I learned this lesson already. You're a tard. I learned that lesson. Ignore tards. Sure. All right, with the Five of Pentacles, let's pull a demon card because, like I said, they're trying to make you feel superficial about what you have. But let's see what other demon is there. What other physical struggle are they trying to put upon my collective? Let's see. Page of Swords, just a gossip. That's it. That's all they can manifest and conjure up. Well, we got reconciliation here. So this is the type of person that want to bond to you. This is the type of person that wants to be like a fake friend, a fake supporter, a fake follower, a fake family member who just wants to bond to you so that way they could keep gossiping about you. Because if they don't know, if they're not in your business, then they don't got nothing to talk about. So this person needs something to talk about. So you gotta be up in your business, be up in your private life, and you just keep showing stability. Like, yes, I'm still here. Still doing the same. Yeah, my shop is still here. You keep walking past my store, like my store going somewhere, baby. The store gonna be here. My shop gonna be here. We gonna be here. We ain't going nowhere. It's a stability. You don't know what that mean? You don't know what that mean? So that's all they're gonna do is like gossip. Ew, it's like it's giving ill. I don't like the way that looks. A snake. Yeah, like a snake, and you gotta just know. Stop trying to slither in my energy. Ew. You're not a friend. We know who you are now. You're an op. Chill, chill. Sit back. Sit back, chill. Gives answers of past, present, and future. Reconcile friends and foes. Yeah, it's a foe. Trying to front like they a friend. Like they didn't know. I didn't know I was sending that magic to you, girl. Girl, I was sending that magic to you. Girl, I didn't even know. Just so they could turn around and stab you in the back again. Thank you, but no thank you. Yeah, look, Two of Pentacles at the bottom of that. Two of Pentacles at the bottom of that reveals the past and the future, reconciles friends and enemies. Like, this is an enemy trying to bond to you. Two of Pentacles. Yes, I'm telling you, trying to fake be your friend. And no, it's a no. But then you're trying to destroy what I have. Like, no, you're an op. You're a hidden enemy. And King of Cups is all aware about hidden enemies. It's like, why would I be worried or concerned when I just know that you're a hidden enemy? I'm just gonna move a little different. That's all. You walking that way, I would move out your way. Like, you're an enemy. Why would I bump you? Why would I sit there and you're coming towards me and I'm walking towards you and you don't move out the way? Yeah, that's because you want beef. No, I'll move out the way because I know you're trying to antagonize me to fight you. So I may look like a punk, Five of Pentacles or whatever the case may be, but I'm not. I'm not stupid. I'm not a dummy. I'm not going to get set up. You're not going to set me up. I could see you set up from a mile away, says the King of Cups. I know how an enemy move. This is the King of Cups. That the King of Cups is mastered the 12th house. No, I'm starting to think this is Venus. No, that's Taurus. That is Taurus. All right. So anyway, so you bring life. This person bring inanimate objects. All right. So that's the difference. And I don't know why this person is attacking you. Look, soulmate. This is a soulmate. What kind of soulmate is this? Remember I said at the bottom of the deck? Soulmate. So this must be an enemy soulmate. You know, one of them soulmates that should be an enemy. So this must be something. I'm not seeing Libra energy anywhere though. I'm seeing Gemini, Aquarius, Mercury. I mean, there's some hidden Libra right here with the scales. Let me see. I'm gonna tell you if there's Libra. I'm gonna tell you. Underlying. I feel like there's underlying Libra. And I feel like it's here with the scales. And then right here with the Five of Pentacles. And right here. So I'm picking up Libra energy right here. Like, balance out your money. Don't be out here buying no BS. And balance out your emotions. Like, don't let nobody rile you up or anything like that. Yeah, you know how enemies work. So let's see what type of soulmate connection this is. Like, I should have put in, I gotta redo this deck because now I gotta put enemies in here. So let's see. Sleeping with the enemy. Oh, there is an enemy in here. Okay, sleeping with the enemy. The climax. So this could have been a lover. Sleeping with the enemy. Yeah, and they got someone else. They could possibly have another partner. Okay. So this could have been about love, honey. This was an enemy. It doesn't even matter. There's no love. But it still say like respond from a loving place with the King of Cups. Okay. How long we been here? An hour? Okay. So, hello. We're going to take a second to look into the crowd right quick while I figure out what we're going to do next. Love, money. Hey, Maria. Game or flip. Imagine looking at cards instead of betting yourself. I don't gamble. Is that a golden horse? It's just a lamp that I found a few years ago. Oh my God, not the signs. Hey, what's up, Justice League? Right, grace and mercy. Okay. It's collective, or you could ask a question. It's collective right now. Do you want to ask a question? What question do you have while we're in the interlude? I think in between collectives, I'll let you ask a question. Go ahead, ask. No questions? Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh, you can't hear me? I said I'm doing collective readings, but when I take a break, you can ask a question, and right now is a break time before I start the next one. Excuse me. Oh, tired a little bit. All right, let's see what's going on. You said, can you ask about what's coming next for you? And M, there's emotional distance, but you're still in contact. Okay, let's find out what's coming next for you. Okay, so you're still gonna be like in love with him. You're still gonna have emotions for this person. But it's like you came out, so I feel like you're absolutely right when you say that there's emotional distance, but I feel like this is you and you still value the emotions. Like they're still there for you. And you're trying to be receptive. You're trying to receive. You're trying to understand, or you need to try to understand where he's coming from in his emotions. Yeah, I feel like this person still excites you. You're still attracted to them. The love is still there for you. But in the back of your head, it's not like being reciprocated or with the Seven of Cups, or it's like maybe you don't know what love is, or you don't know his love language, how he's well, I'm seeing you Seven of Cups. With the Seven of Cups, I'm still seeing you having like some type of options. Perhaps you need to take your love elsewhere, because it looks like, I'm trying to see when you guys connect and if you're going to connect. And with the Moon card at the bottom of the deck, it's like there's still unfinished balance, unfinished business, and you might be confrontational. The connection in the relationship is very unfair. There's a lot of hidden secrets. It's kind of toxic with the moon overall. You know what I mean? And although that's the only time that your relationship will get together, because this is what's coming next for you. This is someone being all in their emotions. This could also be the next moon cycle, but this is not, even though this says the moon, it's not the moon card. This is Neptune, or this is a Libra, which is Venus. How the way that you bond together and the way that you're bonding together, it's not healthy. You know what I mean? It's like a wound. There's a wound there and it's not healing properly. And it's probably because you need space. I don't know. Or you need conversation. Like, even if there was a conversation, I feel like the conversation is just like this. It's like oil and vinegar. It's confrontational. All right, you could also dream about this person. But I feel like as far as y'all coming together, this is how it would come together, very confrontational. You probably would do better not in looking for a romantic partner so quick, because it's like I agree with this energy looking like you're moving on, but it's like you're looking to attach to something else. You know what I mean? And how about just be in your energy and attach to your own energy instead of looking for another partner. It's like you're trying to swing from vine to vine to vine, and it's like, chill. You know what I mean? Like, you don't gotta swing to any vines, but just because your love is not being reciprocated, just pour this on self, pour this on you, heal. Yourself, love yourself, give all that love back to you. You don't have to give it to somebody. You don't always have to be the giver, especially as a woman when you're the receiver, where you need to be in feminine energy, but you're very much in like masculine energy where you want to provide, you want to give, but this is not you. The Queen of Cups is a receiver. So yeah, that's all I'm picking up from that, from your connection. You have feelings, but you're not sure his. You're making space. Wait, you're making your space from him. Okay, but not really. It's not really space. It don't necessarily have to be physical space, but it's just like acknowledging, honoring your own energy is like going home into yourself. Like, I stand for certain things. Because sometimes, you can't just walk away and distance yourself. Like if the person lives far, it's easy. But sometimes they live next door to you or in your neighborhood. And that's when you just have to have that comfortability in your own energy and just, understand what it is, and that'll make you more comfortable. Like the truth always sets you free. When it's a lie, then that's when things don't feel right and stuff like that. But when you know the truth, then it's like, okay, I know what's going on, and I could comfortably be myself. But that's why people lie to you, so you don't be comfortable in yourself, right? They want to string you along and take you somewhere out of your comfortability, off of your path. Just remain true to yourself. At the end of the day, that's it. You can never go wrong. By being true to you, you can never go wrong. Because when you try to make things work for other people, that's when you're coming out of your path. It's like we should just mesh up together automatically. You should be down. If you're not on my soul path, then it is what it is. But if I'm working real hard, it's like when you go to school. Everybody get forced to go to school. We in the same class. Then they put our seats next to each other. Let it go by fate. Let it be naturally. Opposed to like trying to force something together or, yeah. I'm a little bit hungry, but it's all right. I'm gonna wait a little while. You're right. Oh, you're welcome, Shraddha. You're welcome. Hi. You want a reading on your future spouse? You want to know if you want to get married? Let's see. Alina, you want to know if you're going to get married? Okay. I'm going to check for 2025, okay? I'm going to see. Because I don't know. I don't want a card to come out and then it's like you're going to think that you're never going to get married because we're just going to narrow it down to this year, okay? So we're going to find out if you want to meet your future spouse this year. And if you don't, then you're cool. You know what I mean? You're good. Just you want to wait till next year. All right, so let's see. Is Alina going to meet her future spouse for 2025? Oh, you already met this person. 4 of Wands. I feel like this is a big yes. That's 2 people right there. So either you're going to meet them and it's going to be like a twin flame or you're already on your twin flame journey, Alina. And it might not be a traditional marriage. It might just be y'all living together. So that's common law because this is the home. So that's like common law marriage. Yeah, it might be happening now or this year. You're welcome. You're very much welcome. Yeah, look at that. Queen of Pentacles. That's wife. You're going to be a wife. Yeah, you may even move from your hometown as well. All right, this person going to pack you up after you find your wife. We out. Found my wife. Let's go. Can't wait to leave. You feel me? Yeah. This is that person that's gonna take you out of your hometown. You'll probably meet them in your hometown, then y'all gonna move together, move out together, marry you in your hometown, and take you all the way somewhere else, out of state somewhere, or wherever you live, what country, whatever town, village, or it's just going to be a very pleasant marriage, basically. Okay, so let's get to another reading. I want to find out, like, what kind of blessings to expect for the collective. That's what I want to find out right now. Things that will make you happy and joyous on a collective. I got to read it on a collective level because sometimes it be a little too personal. All right, let's see. My daughter was like, "Can you stop flipping your cards?" I'm like, dang. Oh, God. Could you stop flipping your cards? I gotta find another way to shuffle. I'm gonna shuffle like this. I just want to make sure it's a good, thorough shuffle. Because these cards are so tiny. Alright, let's see what's going on. Oh my God, no. No, my God. The pain, the hurt, the sorrow, no. Alright, so right now, somebody may be canceling, trying to make you cry, trying to make you tear up or something like that. But let me tell you, this is the overall energy of the blessings coming into your life. And this is good energy. Don't think this is not good energy. This is flawless. Okay, this is flawless. And flawless is about going through pain, but it's like a gem. Let me get my notes. Yes, I have notes. Just in case, because I'll be forgetting. Alright, flawless. I gotta organize these so I can find them faster. Okay, initiate painful hidden gems. Okay, that's what flawless does. So it's like there was a gem that needed to be initiated through pain, through this Libra energy, because that's initiation, right? Because this is cardinal. Libra is cardinal. Aquarius, this is weird ass energy too, so it's gonna feel weird. Like your blessings coming in, it's gonna feel real weird. It's gonna be right after you crying. You might have to cry. Oh God, why? I just need you know them good cries. One of them good cries. You might have to get a good cry going in. You know, but it's going to like unlock a hidden gem. Like you needed a good cry. You didn't even know you needed that good cry. You needed that good crying prayer. Oh my God, I just can't pay the bills. We ain't got no money. Like when you're just like that, that's when your blessings gonna come in. I can't make this up. Overall energy of the blessings that's coming into your life is pain. Your blessings come in through pain. You got to and healing, and heal from it. So let's see. what the healing look like. Okay, see, that's how you win. That is exactly how you win. Oh my goodness. I do everything right. I'm just so balanced. I don't know how I understand. I made all the right choices. And why the truth hurts. You know what I'm saying? People want the truth so bad, but you forget sometimes the truth ain't always. Let me put these down. Yeah, so you won. You're gonna win something. That's your blessing. Like you get hurt, then you win. Somebody you cry, and then you're like you become the winner. Oh my God, you're gonna get a soulmate, a real soulmate partner in the flesh. Okay, or you're gonna get some type of financial exchange, like you're gonna get a cash app or something like that. Somebody gonna cash app you. There's gonna be some type of exchange, or like a soulmate, a lover. What's going on here? I don't know. Maybe you felt like you missed an opportunity with this lover, with someone. You could be feeling like grateful. Like, don't get with a new person. You might be getting with a new person. Not a new person, I'm sorry. You might be reconciling with somebody, but you keep dwelling on the past. I don't know, like it doesn't make you happy to dwell in the past. Like somebody, it makes somebody maybe happy to be sad. Like, no, I just like to be depressed. That's my MO. That's what I do. That's my image. No, I'm not. Maybe you're not really depressed, but perhaps your image is to look depressed or, excuse me, make people feel like you're emo. All right. This could be somebody from your past and you're just happy to get back with this person, but I fear that this person is just a soulmate. Like this is not your twin flame. This is not your divine feminine. This is not your divine masculine. But they do play an important role. A soulmate is here to help you learn something. So the reason why you're going back to the soulmate is because you haven't learned what you needed to learn. So you might find joy in that because at least you get to go back and be with this person. It's gonna be like your favorite person. Y'all like to look in each other's eyes. You have a good conversation with each other. All right. And if this is not like fake, Spirit is telling me this is like a physical person. So if like there's a physical union with two people. Okay. Because there's something that you haven't learned, or there's something that this person hasn't learned. You could be the teacher and you're like, damn, this fool ain't learned nothing yet. And you got to go back and teach them. But it makes you happy because you're like, maybe you didn't want to end the cycle anyway. But it's crazy because, okay, you taking action in anything that you love, it is what like you're supposed to do. When it comes to like anything, when it comes to if you're supposed to teach this person, maybe that's why you're so happy. Like, I'm just glad I'm back with you. I'm just glad we reconciled. I gotta teach you this though. But it it keeps you young. Put it like that. Maybe your relationships keep you young. It helps you, or it just helps you develop. At any age, you're just spiritually developing, emotionally. It helps you develop emotionally. Okay, and this could be any relationship, like in your life. Relationships you have with money, people, God. It's just helping you develop. And the Emperor comes out again. Don't we love him? Okay, so there's an opportunity for like some type of stability. Perhaps you want to open up a business or something like that. Okay, get your life together, have a stable, healthy, life. There's an opportunity for this. Okay, like you need stability. You need to ground yourself first, stable, and get like a consistent flow before you tap into anything spiritual. Oh, you may have a baby with this person. Okay, that's what I'm feeling too. All right, or this is just a new start. We got the Sirius card, the Sirius star here. So let's see what Sirius is about. Because this is the outcome basically, is the Fool. So you taking a chance. You just being different. Taking a chance, being unique, starting over fresh. So this could be a new start with a partner. So it's like you're being blessed with a partner. Okay, you're already blessed with like being hurt and then healing like a champ, like a wolf. But you're being blessed with a physical soulmate, with a partner. And this is somebody that you have to go back and be with. This is somebody from your past. So don't think that this is a brand new person, no. But it's going to start off with brand new energy right here at the end of the day. Or you're going to have a baby with this person. Let's see what Sirius is talking about. So you're going to be, like, at the end of the day, you're going to be illuminated about something. There's going to be light shed on a certain situation. You're going to gain some type of insight, some higher knowledge. You're going to evolve. This is going to change you. It was meant to change either you or this person. Maybe they were supposed to teach you, you're supposed to teach them, but there's supposed to be some type of powerful interaction. There was supposed to be some type of spark. There was supposed to be some type of spark between the two of you. There's supposed to be some type of powerful interaction. So you're going to be gaining some spiritual growth, guidance, navigation. So you're going to learn which way to go now. Like, oh, now I know where I'm going. The Fool always looks like he's walking off the cliff, and that's how he looks to other people. But deep down inside, you know exactly, with the Emperor to the Fool, you know exactly where you're going. Yeah, so you're going to be like connected to God more. That's what Sirius is for, the connection to the divine. Yeah, what you're going through, that pain, that's a lifelong process. That's been happening all your life. That Three of Swords. Okay, that's, you use that as a tool. You might get some warnings. You get a lot of mental warnings or spiritual warnings. Before anything happens, you'll get a warning. And because of that warning, it'll help you win with the Six of Wands. You're confident. Or you end up learning at the end of the day. You learn. The pain, you learn from it. It helps you level up. All right? Especially your interactions with people. That's why you end up winning. Because you have some type of inner, inner warning, and you get signs. You get inner signs, inner symbols, like esoteric. Basically, it's an inner tool that you have, like when you get hurt, or it's like a warning. Like you could get the hairs on your arms could raise up anytime somebody's about to do you dirty. You know what I mean? And you just know there's something programmed inside of you that's like, oh, this person is like a weirdo. And you're like, okay, yeah, thank you. I knew it. So when you interact with people, you know how to interact, like you win, because you already get the warning. There's an inner sensor inside of you, like you have a radar. You have a op radar. Yeah, somebody's gonna come around, and they gonna really act like they really into you. Okay, they're gonna be kissing on you, hugging on you. You know, they gonna really act like they wanna marry you. To be honest, that's how the soulmate is coming in. Yeah, it came out anyway. Wow, it was at the bottom of the deck. Faith again. Faith and prayer came out with for the Five of Cups. Like maybe you need to have hope in the situation. Okay, you could suffer from depression, so even if a good thing happens, like you kind of like self-sabotage it by thinking negative about the situation. Like, yeah, he came back, but you know, it's always something. Like, okay, just be grateful that somebody even came back. All right, or you went back to this person. Like, just be grateful. Or so and so came back around, because you know you're excited. You know you're excited. You know you're happy. So I hope you're happy. Got you a mini me. All right, let's see. So yeah, just have faith in the situation. Tap into your spiritual resources. Like, what do? You read books, you pray, what you do, cartwheels, what you do to tap into the Most High. Do that. Tap in, have faith, pray, love, hope. Okay, get your weapons. And one of your weapons is this Three of Swords. Like, you was warned about somebody, you know. You be warned about people. And that's how you are superior in conversations with people. That's why you can interact with people in a certain way to where you're always on top, to where you're confident, because you get some what they call it spidey senses, because your spidey senses start tingling, and you know who's who. You get a message, whether it's a hurtful message or not. At least you're warned. Okay, because God could just let you fall off the cliff, fool. All right, but at least you get warned, like, yo, wait, that's a cliff right there, and you're like, oh, okay. So you know how to deal with this soulmate, or you know how to deal with just people in general. God's gonna send you a soulmate. You just need to have faith. Stop being depressed. This is going to, maybe you don't feel emotionally fulfilled. Maybe there's more that you want. Like, okay, I got the soulmate, but where's the money? We broke. You know what I mean? So it's like this, you're still not grateful. You need to be grateful. Have faith and pray for the money, like, or just be happy with what you have. Y'all eating bologna sandwiches, but at least you with your soulmate, boo. At least I love my person. We eating bologna sandwiches, but we eating bologna sandwiches together. Okay? Yeah, whoever you are, maybe you thought relationship consisted of you got to give me money. We all think that. Whether you're a man or a woman, you probably think like, you know, other OPP, what's mine is yours and what's yours is mine and this is ours. But not really ours type energy, but more like what's yours is mine's. Maybe what's mine's is mine's and what's yours is mine's type energy is what's going on. So y'all need to balance that out. Okay, because maybe somebody felt like a relationship means, oh, I get to use all your stuff. Well, it kind of does, but you gotta replenish. You gotta replenish. You can't just take. You gotta give back. Now it says to get in your zone. when it comes to this business, this Emperor's energy, that's when you need to like separate and go worry about your money. It's when you have this like when it comes to like your stability. This could be it's like I love being with you, I love playing with you and everything, and you ain't got no money to give me, but that's all right. I gotta go worry about my stability now. So it's like you unplug from these people, you unplug from this soulmate, and you go do your own thing with the Fool and the Emperor. You're like, okay, there's nothing here. All right, so I'll see you later. Gotta go. Bye. I got dreams to go accomplish and stuff like that. And then you do that. You accomplish them by moving differently. It's not always about that whole group. That's weird to you. Three of Swords is like we don't gotta do everything together. You is not my Siamese twin. Like somebody like a Siamese twin, they want to do something together. Let's shower together. Let's do that. Like no, certain things we just don't need to do together. Okay, so you're gonna get a spiritual blessing of winning, confidence, admiration, and you want to have a little partner. Now, I wonder what type of soulmate this is. What type of energy is this soulmate given? Oh, I didn't pull. I need to pull one more card. So yeah, you need to tap into the zone when it comes to your business and your finances and your stability. That's when you need to zone out. That's when you need to unplug from this person and whatever you're exchanging with them or not exchanging or trying to get from them but can't get from them. That's when you need to tap out and tap into your own energy because you got this Emperor energy right here. And right here you just need to, the Fool is saying you need to raise the vibe. So maybe this is this person. They could be sad and your soulmate could be sad and you have to raise the vibe and you can't stay for so long because you have to worry about your own stability. Now let's see what type of, yeah, maybe that person's not doing the work, but they love your energy. Let's see what kind of soulmate this is. Or what's the situation. Okay. We got soul partner, 6 degrees of separation, dreams coming true. So this person is supposed to help you work on your dreams. They may not be helping you because all I see is cups. I don't see no pentacles. And that's probably the reason why you detach from this person. Like, okay, well, I got to go. There's no money here. All right, so I got to go look within. I'm going to be outside, but I'm going to be looking within. You know what I mean? Like, you can still see me, but I'm just not going to be exchanging anything with you. There's no money here. But, yeah. So this was a soul partner, 6 degrees of separation. This was somebody who, like, if you meet the right 6 people, you can reach your dreams faster. You know what I mean? It just takes the right 6 people. This was one of the people, basically. Okay, like they say 6 degrees of separation is like, Janet Jackson. It just takes the right 6 people to get you to that person. Like, anybody on the world, we're all connected. It just takes the right 6 people to connect it. And you found that person, 6 degrees of separation. You found someone, regardless if it was hurt and pain, it was a gem out of there. There was something for you to achieve out of there, to win. And I guess you did. Or whatever. This could have been past pain, but I feel like this person is coming back. So I feel like this person hurt you in the past, and there's a reconciliation. But anyway, they were meant to boost you to the next level. Okay, whether it was because you had to detach from them and realize, it's not about relationships. It's not about bonding with somebody. It's not about connecting with someone. It's about your stability. It's about how you feel. It's about what you do daily, your routines, your health. Your values are changing. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we got no pain, no gain, end all, be all success. So whatever pain that you went through, you did gain something. I feel like you gained something materialistically, whether it was a soulmate or a business. You know, you're gaining. All this pain didn't happen for nothing. Like, you're going to birth something. With the Sun card here, you're going to birth something at the end of the day. A legacy, a baby, okay? Something got to give. Like, something's going to be created if you're a man or a woman, because I'm not really picking up Empress energy. I'm picking up more Emperor energy. All right. So I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to see y'all in another one. Okay? I'm out.